Hello, everyone. My name is Mekyah McQueen, Miss McQueen, and I am your Scholars Algebra 1 and Algebra 1 support teacher for the fourth block. So I'm just going to give you a little overview of the course and any pertinent information that you may need and a way to contact me should you have any questions. So with that said, I can be reached via email at the email address here, mmcqueen@marietta-city.k12.ga.us. I just need 48 hours to respond, and we can communicate via email as you like. I can also be reached at 404-913-2606, either by phone call or by text message, and I would just need 24 hours to respond to the phone call, voicemail, or text message. My schedule is as follows. I have office hours every day in the morning from 7:30 to 8:30 for students, and then as well in the afternoon from 2 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. There will be times when I won't be available throughout the entire 2.5 hours for office hours in the afternoon, but I will always put on the calendar in Schoology when I'm not available, and I will always make the announcement in class when I can, just to let students know if I'm not available for the entire time. During the day, I have first block planning, and then I teach Algebra 1 and Algebra 1 support for blocks 2, 3, and 4. For our classes in Schoology, our Zoom links and pertinent information for the class can be found on the front page of our class for Zoom shown here. So each class has their own Zoom link, and then I have a Zoom link for my virtual hours. So for anyone who's coming for virtual hours, just make sure that you're clicking on the correct link so that you can access me where I am. For assignments can be found in the folder for the unit we are in. So right now we are working through Unit 1. And so any assignments can be found in the Unit 1 folder, and each lesson has the date that it was covered. So anytime you are absent, or for example, this week on Monday, we had our first virtual snow day where Zoom was down, so there were no live sessions. But in Schoology, all the lessons and all the assignments were there. So specifically and especially while we're still in the virtual learning space, and even when we return face-to-face, no matter where we are, no matter what's happening, you can always find your assignments and your lessons in Schoology in the unit folder. If you have any questions about where to find something, you can always send me an email or send me a text, and I'll help you find what you need. Just some highlights from the syllabus for Algebra 1. We only have 2 grading categories for Algebra 1, which is formative assessments and summative assessments, and they're both worth 50%. For formative assessments, you can think of classwork, homework, a small performance task in class, your quizzes and things of that nature. And usually formative assessments only cover 1 or 2 standards or topics or concepts at a time. Summative assessments are usually our unit tests, our midterm exams, and our final exams. And those cover more standards, more concepts, and more topics. But each category is worth 50%. As far as what students need for the class, all students should have a math binder or folder or notebook of some sort where they are taking their notes, doing their work, and keeping their work for themselves. And then as well, we should all have at least a scientific calculator or a graphing calculator if you feel that that's more appropriate. For Algebra 1 support, we have formative assessments as 100% of the coursework. There will be no quizzes or tests for Algebra 1 support. This course is just to support students to help them be successful in their actual Algebra 1 course. There will be assignments, classwork, homework, things of that nature, but no summative assessments. And as far as materials, students can still use their same Algebra 1 notebook for Algebra 1 support. And so that's it. That's the overview. I would like to know how best to communicate with you as parents and guardians. So if you could, for a second, just scan this QR code and you will come to a Google form with just some information about how I can best contact you. I'm going to let this screen stay up for a second just so you can use your you should be able to use your camera on your phone, or if you have a QR reader as an app, go ahead and scan that QR code and enter the information into that form. Again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'm going to go back to the first page where you can see my email address and my contact number. Please write that down. Contact me anytime for any questions. I'm here to support you and your scholars through their freshman Algebra 1 course. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.